Hello there, Internet. My name is Strunky. I'm here with a Road to Excellence on the T-34-3 premium tank, Chinese Tier 8. This tank has a trollish gun, man. I'm telling you. This is actually gonna be two little replays, well, one little one and one bigger one. Just gonna show you the difference in how much this gun can screw you over and how much it can bring you to victory as well. This first replay is just gonna show you the bad luck you can have with this gun. Because it's a 122mm gun with 390 alpha. 175 penetration as far as I know. Yes. But the accuracy and aim on the move, aiming time, that's pretty crappy, but it just takes the cake in this match. The RNG is just fucking me. You don't want to hear the amount of swearing and shouting I had in this match. So the first, it was not a fully aimed shot on that T-150 and I hit the rock on the right side. Now check this out, fully aimed. I hit the tracks of that T-150, no damage. I go forward again. He hits my gun, and I repair. I shoot. I bounce again on the T-150 turret. Yep. I have aim on his turret. Shoot. Shot goes high. I miss his turret. Can you believe this shit? You don't want to know how much I was shouting and cursing. Carnarvon turret. Well, it is orange. I go for the lower plate. Nope. Shot goes in the floor. In the ground. That, like, what the fuck, man. Another one. Nope. Hit his upper plate. Again, another bounce. This RNG is just fucking me over so much. I have no words for this. Just this is the purest amount of RNG. Well, I go for the turret. I was kind of showing green, but that bounced. I was like, whatever. Okay. The enemy team is wrecking us anyway. Out of frustration, I load premium ammo and finally pen him in the lower plate. Well, the pen wasn't that much a problem, more just the accuracy. But yes, finally some damage. So IS-3 coming around the corner to flank me. Bulldog over here. I miss him. Well, that was, of course, a quick shot, so yeah. And, well, I'm back to AP. I see that T-150. And I bounce again. Yep. Yep. Another bounce on that T-150. Unbelievable, huh? And finally... Nope. Nope, not finally. I again hit his troll plate and again bounce on him. Can you believe that that T-150 has a monstrous match? And finally pen him and then I get killed by the ISU. Well, yeah. That was basically... I said luckiest T-150 ever in the chat, and that's just unbelievable. Something like this. And you know, looking at the replay, I'm just gonna go to the T-150 here. Yeah, damage blocked by armor 1560. He got a shell-proof medal because of me. No steel wall apparently, because he didn't catch enough shots, because he got 6 hits. But yeah, that was just unbelievable bad luck. You can just see the amount of bad RNG that this gun can give you. But not all hope is lost. Because here on Sand River, this is where shit gets real and you actually get a totally different match. And I think this was the match following up after the one on Mines or the one before. I'm not very sure, but it was on the same day. Was playing with the T-34-3, which, you know, you saw how much it can fuck you over, but when you get a match like this, you'll understand why it has a gun like this. So we are on Sand River, and I always like to go in these ditches. But do be aware that, you know, you can damage yourself if you go into rough, so always try to find that one spot that, you know, doesn't damage your tank when going down. We have plenty of tier 8 tanks on both teams. Definitely. And yeah. Let's see. Carnivons, IS-3s, Loa, 111. I think that's a WZ-111, yeah. Oh well. But yeah, these hills will come in handy for this tank to hold down. And you're just gonna see the hits I'm gonna nail in this match. So there's an IS-6 going for the driver plate. Sadly enough, bounce. But yeah, that was a nothing really to expect. Oh well. But that just happens. The IS-6 is a very well armored tank. Now trying to find more targets. It's a bit of a slow start, but we'll get there. KV-4 in the distance. No aim on him. Deciding to back off and go further down the ditch, but there's a Cromwell B up in the distance. On very low HP, but ooh, nah, he's just gonna use the buildings as cover. Okay, I should really make a move now more into the attack. And apparently this Cromwell B spots me. Very weird. Maybe it's another tank that spotted me, but yeah, through the buildings and stuff, bit weird. Again, get spotted. It's very weird. This Oni is around the corner, and I can just pop my shot right in his side. Made sure the angle was just right, that my shot wouldn't derp or anything, because I have bounced with higher pen guns in the past on the side like that. I think it was with an IS-7 or whatever. I don't really remember. Now there's plenty of tanks up in the hill over there. The IS-3A, and there's also tanks up north. I decided to take out the south part first. Now you're gonna see, I had trouble with a T-150 in the other match. Up, well, it was like mid-close range. It was pretty close. You can. So was the Carnival. I mean, that was mine. Like, this is a way further ahead. Just gonna aim, and there perfectly just hit the side of that IS-3. Not hitting the space armor, just going right through the tracks in the side. Again, aiming for that plate, and yep, just hit his unangled pike nose plate with a decent high roll of 431, and I just hit him. Now let's see what happens next. Hit him on the lower plate, but it just bounces off. Okay, well, that can happen. It's not the most accurate gun, so I don't mind missing every now and then. And now I actually bounced another time on the lower plate. That kind of pissed me off, but he is angled. He was angled with his lower plate, so that's kind of okay. But I'm only on 1066 damage so far. And this IS is pretty much getting his ass handled to him. But I still managed to just seal that kill, just like I did with the Oni. And so far, pretty good team. And yeah, we're actually winning the north. Are we? Now we're actually defending the north more so. North is, yeah, on the defending side. Well, I guess that's okay. But yeah, we're just here to clean up now. Because there's just 4 tanks left, and well, yeah, when you see low HP tanks like that, This gun just does the job. There you go. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go. There's a KV-4, a well-armored tank. So I make sure to get in the side without any angle whatsoever. And I stay in his rear because I really want that engine deck. Because I just didn't trust the sides as much as the rear. So he managed to get one shot in me extra as I killed that KV-4. Well, actually he got killed by someone else, not by me. I think the Cromwell B got him. So now there's only the T-29 left and an IS-3. Which, the IS-3 is over in the distance over there, and Cromwell B gets killed by the IS-3. And, well, that's a nice amount of HP to shoot. And, there's the IS-3 left on a lot of HP, and they have a bit of a problem with him. So I'm just gonna fast forward. I'm just gonna drive all the way to this IS-3 because he's keeping himself alive, and he shoots me derps. And well, I shoot on the move, try my luck, but nope, I miss. That's okay. And yeah, well, you know what's gonna happen. Oh, wait, never mind, he's gonna track me, but I repair my tracks very quickly and go for his engine deck. Or, well, not deck, but just the engine part a bit. And there comes the final blow, and boom, you're gone. 23 HP kill. 5 kills in total, 2,844 damage done. Now that's something whole different, a lot different than the Battle of Mines. So you just can see that RNG can screw you over so much, because this is a very good tank. You just need to work with the pen and the accuracy, but when you get those 390 damage shots out, it's just a really good, how can I say it, a hard hitter. Yes, that's what I was looking for. It's just a good hard hitter for a medium tank especially. It's just, you know, I prefer my medium tanks to have reliable gun stats, but just every now and then it's just fun to have that alpha damage, and that's why I also really enjoy the Chinese tanks anyway with the heavy guns. But still, yeah, it's the main it's basically the main focus of the Chinese tanks, the heavy guns on mediums, and the T-34-3 just shows you how it's done in this match. When it comes to other premiums though, like the 59 Patton, that's more of a American medium with a Chinese hull. It's very weird, but that gun has actual good gun handling, but not as high of an alpha damage as the T-34-3. But yeah, it's something very unique of the Chinese mediums, and I do recommend going for the heavy guns on them, because the heavy guns on the Chinese have better stats than the heavy guns on the Russians, and the non-heavy guns on the Russians have better stats than the non-heavy guns on the Chinese. So for the Russians, go for the medium guns. On the Chinese, go for the heavy guns. It's really unique, and yeah, kind of fun to play, because most people are like, ah, medium tank, he's just gonna hit me for a little bit of damage, but no, the Chinese, they wreck you. So watch out when you're low HP, and look out, there's not gonna be a Chinese tank coming in your flank when you're on 300-ish health. My name is Trunky. If you enjoyed, then you know what to do for more content. Regular World of Tanks videos coming to you. Try to every day. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Trunky, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Seriously, I said goodbye. Just go. Bye.